Okay, so we got the refrigerator emptied out, and the other one's stocked. But now we have to disconnect this one here. Braden, come in.
Huh?
Push the button up in front.
This one?
Yep, that one right there. All right, stop. So, we know we got running water, which we knew we would. And that's what we gotta do now, is we have to get downstairs and we gotta find the saddle valve to shut that off. This is your line, and it goes over there. It loops around a little, then it goes into the floor down here. We're gonna be disconnecting from here once we get the water shut off. So anyways, this part here is mostly for my grandson Jackson. He likes to trace pipes. So you ready to trace some pipes, Putty?
I'm not Jackson.
I know you're not. All right, where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen?
Right above there.
Okay, so where's the refrigerator?
I have no idea.
Where are the stairs? And where's the door to the cellar?
Oh, wait. I didn't
Isn't the refrigerator right next to the door? Here, you want the flashlight? What are you doing over there?
I'm looking.
Where's the door to come into the cellar?
Right there.
It's right up here, right? And isn't the refrigerator right next to the door?
My head hurts.
This is where the door is, right here. The refrigerator has to be along here somewhere. What's that?
Oh, I didn't see that. And it's not the right color.
It is too.
It's supposed to be white.
It changes. Remember, there was a connection up top. Now, we gotta find the valve. Where's the valve? Take the flashlight and follow it.
I know where it is. It's right there. I was just following it.
All right, so that's the valve right up there, and that's what we're gonna shut off right now. And
Ow.
hopefully this doesn't leak on me. Hope I'm going the right way. Well, that is going in. All right, that should be off now that we've turned it all the way down. And to test our theory, we're gonna go upstairs and see how much water we get out of the water dispenser. Keep doing it. Okay, I would say that we've got the valve off. All right, so I had to go to the hardware store and buy a kit to hook this up. I don't know why they don't give them to you, but this is what the kit came with. Plenty of hose. At this point, I'm leaving it wrapped up. I've already put this in to the solenoid. And over here at the refrigerator, the old one, I don't need the rest of this kit because I'm not gonna reinstall and reinvent the wheel. But I've already just disconnected this line right here. We tucked it up for now. We're gonna tape it before we move it out to the garage. My goal here is to basically keep the this refrigerator intact. I ultimately one day plan on putting some water, water supply out in the garage. And when that happens, I'd like to be able to make ice and, use the water dispenser. So we're gonna try to keep this intact. Otherwise, what I might have done, what my other plan was maybe I could have just cut one of these lines and with a kit just made my own, but I just bought the whole entire kit. Everything's disconnected on the old refrigerator. Now I'm gonna get the doors off so that we can hopefully slide it through that door. Here you go, buddy. We're not going to record a lot of this. We'll just show everybody the basic spots that right up at the top. You take the cover off and it exposes these bolts here. And that's far enough. And you could probably turn that off because we'll show them the next step in a second. So right now what I've done is I've got 2 of the bolts out. What I try to do is I keep, you know, the bracket still attached with 1 bolt. Just lift that that hinge out and over and open the door and lift up like so, and that will disconnect the top door.
There's no door now. You broke it. Grandpa, you broke it.
Yeah, I did. And now for our next one, it's just these 2 bolts and the exact same process, just lift up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna strap this to a dolly, and I'm hoping and praying I can get it out the door.
I just realized.
Otherwise, it's gonna be stuck in here for a while. Don't care how clean anybody ever is, just so you know, you're gonna get lots of dirt and dust out from underneath your appliances. So we're gonna clean this. It'll probably be the last time it's cleaned ever again, or at least till we get another refrigerator. All right, what we're doing was just extending some of the line. I'm only doing this part. I know the video is so easy, a 10-year-old can do it. But this part involves basically creating your own plumbing hookups. And, well, I want to make sure that these don't leak, because I don't want water everywhere. Braden did do all of this so far.
So far.
Except this portion.
And moving the old refrigerator.
Oh, yeah. I wish we recorded that. Some of that would have been funny video. You want to make sure you have enough slack so that if you got to move the refrigerator out, it will move out without disconnecting things. And I have this little handy tool here. I have no idea if this will work. This is actually for PVC pipe, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for this. We'll find out in a second. And I'm thinking at least as high as this. And snip. Whoa, you broke it, Braden!
It worked! Let's see how clean of a cut that was. That looks like a clean cut.
You think it's clean?
Look.
Well, we need a clean cut. Do you know why we need a clean cut?
Why?
Any burrs that are in there will act as a leak point. And you don't want... I don't think that lens is on me at all. I think you're literally down here.
It's on you.
All right.
Trust me. It sees a lot more than you think it does.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, burrs will make your pipes leak, or your hoses, whatever you have. You got to clean them up. I don't think we need to clean that. We should be good. And we're just going to take this, and that's going to go back with the rest of the kit. I already did this on the other side. You know, down in here. This piece down in here. But you got a brass... You got this brass fitting right here, which slides into the hose. And then you have this, what they call a ferrule, that slides over the hose. But before you put the ferrule on, you're gonna need your nut. Hold the camera steady, buddy.
Just like you.
And you slide the ferrule on. And what's gonna happen is this ferrule is going to kind of squash down, which is the reason for the little brass fitting on the inside, because we don't want the plastic to actually get squashed, and it will kind of tighten down onto the plastic and the brass fitting. There we go.
I'm trying to move the flashlight. This is an uncomfortable position.
We're just gonna, you don't want to torque these too much. Just almost a little more than finger tight. In fact, most everything I've ever read, they say finger tight, but I've got the channel locks on the bottom side to stop the other side from turning. And that ought to hopefully be good enough. And just a little tug, make sure it's not gonna come out. Now we're gonna go downstairs real quick. You're gonna wanna bring that flashlight.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna go downstairs real quick, and we're gonna turn that valve on, and we're gonna see if it leaks. Hopefully it doesn't leak, and everything else has gone pretty bad today. There you go, buddy. Hold that right on there. What's that noise?
It's coming from over there.
Should we go up and check that out first?
Nah.
What if it's Sasquatch?
No, it won't.
It could be Sasquatch. Now you get the flashlight right in the camera.
I don't care.
I have no idea what that was. All right, light right on there, buddy.
It is. Oh, I know what it is. It's just that moving.
Down there.
Okay.
Tell me if you see any leaks. Oh, I see some right over here. Look.
Ah!
All right, we got the 1/2-inch wrench.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Tighten
see.
it. Tighten it.
Hopefully that's gonna do it for us. I'll go get a paper towel so we can dry it off.
Okay, hold on. I gotta crap. Ow.
Get a just one slice, buddy.
Yeah, one paper towel. Got it.
Dry it off. How can you see what you're drying?
With the
Keep it up. No,
flashlight.
we don't care about down the bottom. We care about up here.
Quit leaking.
It won't quit. And all right, now hold on.
Yeah, it's leaking a little bit from the top of the nut.
Don't pull.
I'm pushing, not pulling.
Dry it off again.
I just did, but okay. Well, I see some water moving there, but we should be good. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know.
All right, now take that paper towel and put it on the cover. All right, do you see any leaks there, buddy?
I do. In fact, right there.
Right there? All right, we're gonna talk just a tad more. Now I need you to just dry that off.
And we'll see if any more comes out. I know we gotta wait a little bit for it to be visible. I see a little.
Do you?
Yeah, my finger's wet a little bit.
Let me see the paper towel here. Here, you hold the paper towel. Now, see about maybe giving it just a tad more of a torque.
You keep saying a tad, but
Well, you don't want to over tighten. You make the situation worse. Hopefully we got it.
everything off, and we'll see. Well, see a little bit. again. Oh yeah, I feel wetness. I don't think we're fixing this.
Need my other glasses. I cannot see. I might have to. Yeah, I do see a little bit pulling out of there.
How do you know it's not pushing? Oh, that's not a little bit. Yeah.
All right, we might have to shut the water off and disconnect this one and try out.
Yeah, it seems to be leaking even more. It's
Yeah.
leaking faster the more we torque it.
All right, we're not going any tighter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shut the water off and we're gonna try this again. So after looking at it, the ferrule is starting to tighten down. I just think I didn't have it on tight enough. So we're gonna actually torque this down a little bit more. That should do it. The water turned on. Did you see any water come out, buddy?
Nope. I already told you off camera, but for the content.
That looks dry. All right, we're gonna leave it like that for about 5-10 minutes just to make sure. And we'll wiggle a little bit here and there. And then we're gonna push this back. It should be ready to go. And how are we doing over here?
No leaks.
It does look good.
Awesome sauce.
All right. Okay, so we've got, I don't know, a good 2-3 minutes, maybe more. No leaks. What I did was I took some of the tape from the inside of the refrigerator off, and I'm just taping it right up here. This is a good, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 feet away from the wall, that you should be able to pull this out without ripping your water line out. You definitely want to always make sure you leave enough slack so that you can move the fridge out for whatever reason, maybe for servicing or what have you. And in the meantime, once you got it out this far in the future, you could always just remove that tape and, I don't know, use something else, you know, to secure that. But I just wanted that secured back, and now I'm gonna slide this back, and hopefully we're gonna turn the ice maker on and it's gonna make some ice. So it's future me. I realized as I was doing this video, I never did do an outro for it. What I meant to do was actually show the ice maker actually dropping its first 10, I think it was 10 cubes or 12 cubes of ice into the bucket. But we forgot, and as it turns out, it did work, and the ice maker is working, and the old refrigerator is out in the garage. So, like, subscribe, and share.